Now, from the second city of Chicago, head down Lakeshore Drive and you find venerable Soldier Field, home of the Bears. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Chicago Bears. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. And off we go from the Windy City. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Williams going to throw on the first play. Open man, that's Luther Burden. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here's a first carry for their running back. And they'll bring this up to the 48-yard line, and that's a first down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Finds room inside the 40. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. A gain there of 21. First down, Chicago.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
First run of the game here for DeAndre Swift. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the Packers' 30-yard line.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Yeah! And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. A pickup of 14 on that one. Good for a Bears first down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. Quick slant, caught by Burden. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Second down, they need 3.
9-yard line.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Flush to his right. That is caught. What a job on the scramble. Michael Mayer, touchdown Chicago. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. Daniel Carlson on to attempt the extra point. He's got it. And the Bears will take a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Bears 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. A good play action with Love. Out to his right. And that ball incomplete over the middle. Jaden Reed was the intended target. And it'll bring up second down. From the gun, it's Love. That's caught at Savion Williams. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
And that is incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And that'll set up fourth down. Returnable from the 17. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. Williams going to look to throw it on first down. To the right side, caught by Burton. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. 32 yards. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. On the bootleg, it's Williams. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. A big-time play for the Bears. 31 yards.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Here's a run. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. That's his 8th touchdown of the season.
So you look back a week ago, Mike, and that tough loss, and you can already see this is a much different group. There's a different focus, there's a different clarity, there's a different operation in and out of the huddle. They look sharp, motivated, and 2 drives later, they've got 2 touchdowns, and that's exactly how you draw it.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you. We're going to be back up now to start this drive.
Let's go. Check, smash, 52, hook, put.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Here's 2nd and 9.
Ready.
Battle chopped up. It's Love. A quick slant. Looked in by Watson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Ready.
It's 3rd and 4. To throw is Love. He'll go right. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. Looks like the Bears got there, and they did. Chicago ball. And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Let's go next. Ready.
Love firing to Golden.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball.
Right.
Modest
Ready,
gain.
Set. Mega. Ready.
On 2nd down, they'll run. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the 1st quarter of play. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football. They've got it facing 3rd and a yard.
Ready, set. Ultra. Oh, come on. Ready.
Now Love. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Well, here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
Their own 32-yard line.
What is up?
His drive will start on the ground. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down.
1st and 10.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. To throw is Williams. That's complete to the rookie's 2nd-round pick. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
2nd and 6.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. Searching for some kind of seam to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
4th down.
Well, what looked like an advantage for the offense, Mike, facing 2nd and short now, has turned into a win for the defense. Back-to-back stops for a loss. And it brings up 4th down.
On now, Daniel Carlson to try the field goal. This a 46-yard attempt. Carlson's kick is good. And the Bears stake themselves to a 17-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there.
Ready.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete. He was trying to connect with Matthew Golden that time. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the 1st down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
Here's Love. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the linebackers, Tremaine Edmonds. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. He's got it at the 7, and he's in. Roll for Tuesday. Touchdown, Chicago. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. Not much happening there, just a short game.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very passive.
He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away. Shamar Turner, he gets in for the sack. It took a while. That is his 1st on the year. From the gun on 3rd down. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the linebacker, Tremaine Edmonds. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Intercepted. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
What is up?
Going back in the backfield. We'll get the carry here. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal.
At the 9-yard line.
What is on?
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Love to throw on 1st and 10. The outside, it's brought in by Golden. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 4.
33, yellow, set.
Back to throw is Love. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson. He's going to have a 1st down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9. A tick under 2 minutes until halftime. We'll come back to Soldier Field following this. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's Love. He's going to go deep, looking for Reed. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
They're going to work this down inside the 45.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Looking for his tight end there, but let him too far. Incompletion. Tucker Craft was the intended receiver there. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
10 cycles.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Love. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no good. And that's time out for Green Bay. It'll be their 2nd. As the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go until halftime. To the goal line and in. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Green Bay. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg. Could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely. I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
And he's down on the other side of midfield, mark them at the 48-yard line. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. A play fix. Now Williams.
Just can't seem to get anything going on every ensuing snap. They just continue to go backwards and backwards and backwards. Got to find a way on first and second down to stay ahead of the chains so third down is not so daunting.
Third and long. Here's Williams. And that is incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And that's going to lead to a fourth down. On fourth down, here's Tory Taylor to punt for Chicago. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
Let's go.
From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. And they'll let Dodger run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. Love to throw it on first down. There's a short one caught by Kraft. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
Gain of 17 yards. That's good for the Packers. First down.
Now quickly to Golden on the RPO. He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard. From the 46, here's second and 8. From the gun, it's Love. Right back to Golden. He's got it again. And he's going to have a first down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Here's first and 10. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. Love quickly out to Watson. Down the sideline. And he'll take this one in. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Packers. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Here's Love to throw. And that's going to be incomplete, but hold on. There is a flag down. Let's see what we've got. Now Love getting the Packers set for this two-point try.
Ready.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. That's pulled in. And they're able to tack on the two-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Quickly, he hits Loveland on the RPO. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
He'll go right back to Loveland. That'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
That's good.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Williams to throw on second down. That pass is caught by Burden. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Gain of 9 yards. And the Bears first down.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
From the 33, here's second down and 4. Here's Williams now to throw. Here's a screen taken in by Swift. And he's in! DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Chicago.
We used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. The quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
To throw is Love. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Hurry! 10 cycles.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. Exiting the pocket right. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL like than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Ready?
Throwing on second down, Love. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. From the gun, on third down, it's Love. To the left side, he finds Kraft. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Packers.
Come on, set!
First down.
52 blue!
Putting the tight end in motion. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Handoff here, up in the middle, and he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Tremaine Edmonds there to make the play.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and 8.
Here we go, set! Set, go!
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. It is over the middle to Golden. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
That's another Packers first down.
Now Love. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds. And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
Ready.
To the left side, in the hands of Watson. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down, and they are going to set up from the 7-yard line.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. Sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. Really nice job there by the quarterback. Getting into the hands of his receiver, and then see what he can do after the catch.
Ready.
On second down, Love. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Big play coming up, 3rd and goal. Here's Love. He'll get this out wide. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
On the set.
This has been quite the drive. 3 points would kind of feel like a letdown. So they're going to go for it here on 4th and goal. And he's not going anywhere. Stuck behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
Here you go. You got Hornet.
Now give up the middle. Solid running there. He takes this up near the 35. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead. You're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Give up the middle with Swift. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
38-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Ready to run.
Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
A 1-yard gain.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
Ready to run.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 17 yards on that connection. First down, Chicago.
Ready to run.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
Down at the 42-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ready to run.
Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. That's over the middle and taken by Loveland. And he's into the end zone. Poston Loveland. Touchdown, Bears. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Carlson able to knock through the extra point, and the Bears will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
16.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6.
Packers take over first and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Punt.
And they're going to get him down right at the 25. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Green Bay.
Come on, set. 45. White. Punt.
It's a pickup of about 3 to the 28-yard line.
A gain of 4. It's now
Here's second and 6.
Here we go, set. Blue, 32. Ready?
Now Love. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Kayvon Thibodeau in for the sack. It is a loss of 8. And now it's third down.
15.
Down. Red, 38. Set.
From the gun, it's Love. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard
At
line.
their own 33-yard line.
Vincent, on.
Up the middle they go. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
1-yard gain.
From the
Brings up
34-yard
second
line.
and 9.
Here's second and 9.
Ready, set.
That's to the ground. He'll get it again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Line of scrimmage. A 1-yard
Here's a
loss
third
on the
and
play.
10.
It's now third and 10.
Ready, set.
We'll try to get this one on the ground. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. The Bears send out their punt team.
For the Bears.
And he's on to punt for just the second time in this game. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Here we ready?
Back to throw is Love. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
From the gun, here's a handoff, and that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more. 3rd and 10.
It's 3rd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Set.
Here's Love. This is made. That is Williams. Pick up of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Green Bay first down.
That's good for a Packers first down.
Let's go now.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion. That's caught by Golden, right side. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight, they continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
Here we go. One final play. He'll go. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And this will be recovered by the defense on the final play. Kind of a fitting end to this one. This game is over. So this one in the win column for the Bears. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. Have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Bears get the win at home as we say so long from along the lakefront at Soldier Field in Chicago.
You better than that. I don't got time to deal with the drama. I want the Chanel and I got your back. I promise that I would've never gotten phone if I knew I would get so attached. I promise that I would've never hit the road if I knew that you weren't coming back. Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything.
Stressing, quit stressing. You should already know how I'm stepping. Saying you want love for the essence. This time I'll be the one to address it. No ABCs, but I got that for your efforts. New Van Cleef for the necklace. Being that voice in the trenches, so tell me what's your preference. I'ma keep my cool if you stay composed. And when your boy gets home, I don't wanna hear no chat about If you ain't got proof, then leave it alone. I'm on the road trying to keep us afloat, while you want space and a reason to grow. If things are best left kept on the low, then I think you should leave that after the tone.
Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything.
See, I would've done anything for you. Now you won't pick up when I call you. It was late night texting till we're yawning. Nowadays I'm overthinking till the morning. Switched up and turned without a warning, but I know my heart forever bleed. Truth is, the strangers like magicians. Never knew them tricks were up your sleeve.
Hey, I'm sick of this back and forth. It's starting to get contagious. I had to put the bridges out you built. What I felt inside would have been outrageous. Stop acting, think I believe that. That's catfish, poor performance. Watch your number, please, or contact. Buzz you up so I can call that appalling.
Can't tell me like, what do you want? Yeah, tell me like, what do you need? Fresh tip when you're doing your feet. New LV when you fly overseas. Call plumbing cause I'm at a been swimming cause I'm in a deep. Don't call me, you already know. I'm on the road and you for the streets.
Young and it ain't the same. I guess we're on different things. I guess now we're distant strangers. You said it's no fun to blame, but I was not the one to change. Cause I was not the one to save you. You were my everything, now I regret everything. I wanted you here with me, but you didn't want that. I'm doing anything, I don't know what's you're in. I wanted you here with me, but it was too much to ask for. You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything.
Something takes a part of me, something lost and never seen. Every time I start to believe, something taken from me,